Good morning. It is 8:34 a.m. on Thursday, June 16th, 2022. I'm Christiana Ellis and I've been up for a little bit. This is 5 more minutes. Boy, sleep deprivation or something just kicked my butt yesterday. I think that part of it might still just be like maybe lingering symptoms from when I had COVID. Like, I haven't really been feeling like I have symptoms, but just at the same time, there's just been these occasional, like, just suddenly out of nowhere, I feel like I haven't slept in 3 days. So I actually left work a little bit early yesterday because I was just feeling like my brain is shutting down here. Like, uh, I'm not sure that I can, if I'm going to drive home, I need to not push that, right? And also, I was not being especially productive anyway. And then, sure enough, I got home and I was like, okay, well, I don't necessarily want to end up staying up too late, so maybe I'll do just a quick nap. Cue sleeping for 2 hours and feeling like I could do more and only getting back up uh, because of that initial first concern. And then, sure enough, I went to bed early-ish anyway. Woke up again this morning, just again, like I just feel like, like I got my butt kicked. Like not achy, but just really tired. So, I don't know, maybe I need to be more proactive in terms of getting even more sleep than I thought I needed to get. Like, I'm feeling more or less like substantially improved, but still feeling like I could go back to bed and sleep for another 4 hours easy. But, I think I'll try to get some work done. But yeah, wow, it kind of took me by surprise. I woke up early yesterday. I talked about this on yesterday's video. And it's like, you know what? Hey, maybe it's just since I happen to be awake, maybe I'll go ahead and watch these shows. And I suspected that might come back to bite me, but just it felt completely out of proportion. It was like a Greek tragedy. The fault was my own, but the the consequences felt out of proportion. That's how it goes sometimes, I guess. In any case, the thing that I did do in that in between period from waking up from that nap and then going to bed early, I canceled out of the normal D&D game that I would normally be playing in just because I felt like I'm not up to like be able to follow a conversation. What I was up for though is I was up for like watching a movie that I've seen 10 times before. And in particular, I was continuing to make my way through the Sam Raimi movies, so I watched the first Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire one. And it's been a while since I saw that one in particular, and you know what? Pretty good. It's pretty good. I will say there's one moment in it that I had been kind of reminded of just from people. So I think a lot of people went back and watched these and the Andrew Garfield ones after No Way Home came out. And so a lot of people had kind of pointed out this before that, and so I was, prepared when it came up again. But there is a little like I think the one sour note in this first Spider-Man is like it's a minor one, but basically there's a bit in the wrestling match where like in Peter's semi defense, this is the period where he is sort of a little bit power drunk on his new abilities. He's trying to just use it to make money. He hasn't had his big lesson yet, right? Like he's not yet had his Uncle Ben die. He hasn't learned with great power comes great responsibility. He's in the mindset of being selfish. But there is a moment where he's trying to tease this wrestler that he's up against, Bonesaw, played by Macho Man Randy Savage. But there's a bit where he says, "That's a cute outfit. Did your husband buy it for you?" And it like so the joke is, haha, he's gay, I guess. like that sort of a joke, and it's just one of those is like, oh, I mean, I guess it was made in 2002, and I don't know, I don't even think it's meant to be Peter making like a good joke. But at the same time, it's just one of those things. It's like, you know what? I am glad that by and large, at least in mainstream culture, where we've kind of come around to like, maybe this is not a good joke to make. So, having that level of progress at least feels good, although it's certainly scary that there seems to be developing um, anti-LGBT sentiment out there in the weeds these days. And in any case, I'm going to leave it there, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.